Hey guys, it's Miss Lindsay here. This week is Creepy Crawly Spider Week. So we're going to be learning how to make this really neat spider's web in the corner with these two giant spiders down below. Alright guys, so what you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pencil, or a marker. Alright, so once you have your supplies, we're going to start. So at the top of our paper is where we're going to start with our spider's web. So we're going to make a little dot right in the corner. That's our very first step. Next, we're going to make a horizontal line that goes at the top of the paper. Now, if your line isn't super straight, that's totally fine. A spider's web can really look like anything. So if you want to draw your spider's web a little bit different than mine, that's totally fine. So I'm going to come to my dot and I'm going to make a line that goes all the way over, and I'm going to stop until I get almost to the edge of my paper. But I don't want to go all the way to the edge because I want to make room for my spider. Alright, so I made one line at the top of my paper. I'm going to come and make another line on the side of my paper. So this one's going to be a vertical line. So I'm going to start at that dot and make a line all the way down and stop. I'm going to stop about halfway through my paper. Again, I don't want to go too far down because I have to fit my spider on here. Alright, so I have my vertical line and I have my horizontal line. I'm going to make another line. This time, it's going to be a diagonal line. So I'm going to start at the dot and make a diagonal line down. Okay, so once you made that line, we're going to come right back where we started and make another diagonal line. This time, this one's going to be at the top of the paper. So start at your dot and make a diagonal line right there. Okay, so our next step is to come and make another line, you guessed it, at the middle of our paper. So I'm going to come where my dot is and make a line right down the middle, like that. Alright, so this is the beginning of my spider's web. So now I'm going to add all of those web details on the inside. Now my spider's web is going to look like it's almost falling apart, like the spiders kind of got a little lazy and didn't clean it up. You can make your spider's web however you want it to look. My lines are just going to be diagonal lines. They're not going to be super fancy lines. But if you want to draw different types of lines, that's totally fine. This is your spider's web. You draw it how you want it to look. And I'm going to do this for each section in my spider's web. I'm taking my time and I'm trying to figure out where I want my lines to go. And you can space them out as far apart as you want, as close as you want. You could do zigzag lines if you want. It's your spider's web, your decision, your choice. Alright, so my spider web is done. What I'm going to do next is make my spider down below. So I'm going to come down here and make a C shape, like that. And I'm just going to make the top a little bit longer. Now I'm going to make a backwards C shape on the other side, like that. I'm going to leave a little bit of a space so I can add my spider's head. So down below I'm going to add a circle right at the bottom, like that. And inside my spider, I'm going to add two really big eyes because my spider is really kind and really nice. And I'm going to add a highlight circle on both and color them in like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and color them in. Alrighty. So I'm going to add some fangs to my spider. So I'm going to add a curved line on that side, copycat line and color it in, curved line on that side, copycat line and color it in. Alrighty. I'm gonna add a design inside my spider just because I think my spider would like a design. You don't have to add one, but if you want to, you can. All right, so let's add the legs of my spider. So I'm gonna add 6 legs. You can add as many as you want. So to add my legs, I'm gonna make a diagonal line up, diagonal line down, make a copycat line inside, copycat line inside, and then I'm slowly going to meld it into my leg there. Okay, diagonal line up, diagonal line down, kind of like you're making a mountain shape. Copycat line, and this copycat line is going to slowly blend into my foot here. There we go. We're going to do one more. Diagonal line up, diagonal line down, copycat line, and slowly blend it in like that. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to make a diagonal line up, diagonal line down, copycat line, and slowly blend it in. Okay, let's do another one. Diagonal line up, diagonal line down, copycat line, slowly blend it in. And one more. We're going to go up, we're going to go down, and we're going to make a copycat line and slowly blend it in like that. Okay, so my spider is kind of just dangling mid-air, so let's add a web to attach him to. So at the bottom here, I'm going to come and make a line that goes up, and right at the bottom, I'm going to make a line that attaches to the other side of him, kind of like you're making a really wobbly A. All right, so there's one spider. I'm gonna make another spider in the corner. It won't be as big as my other spider, but I'll be able to fit another one in there. So I'm gonna make another spider right here. It's gonna be a bit smaller, but that's okay. So I'm gonna make a C shape again. I'm gonna make a little bit more of a line at the top. Make a backward C. Leave a space in between so you can add the head. Make a circle, and then we're going to add our eyes. So in 2 more circles, 1, 2, and I'm going to add a highlight circle at the top and color the back in. And I'm going to add my fangs, which are just 2 curved lines that I'm going to color in on both sides. If you want to make your fangs a different type, you totally can. If you want to draw your spider a different way, you also can. So I put a diamond in my big spider. I think this one would really like a heart. I'm going to put a heart in this one. And maybe I'll just do some lines in between here. Here we go. All right, so now let's add our spider's leg. So we're going to make another one going up and down, kind of like you're making a mountain. And we're going to do a copycat line and another copycat line that slowly blends into our leg. Again, copycat line, slowly blend it in. Okay, 2 more diagonals. Slowly blend it in. Same thing on this side. Diagonal, diagonal, copycat line. Now, if you want to do your legs a different way, you totally can. They don't have to look like mine. If you want to draw your spider a different way, you absolutely can. This is your artwork. You do what makes you happy. All right, I'm going to add some eyelashes on this spider. She's going to be a bit girly. And then we're going to add a string to connect her to her spider's web because she's kind of floating right now. So we're going to do a string and then a wavy line on the other side to connect. All right, there's my spider. I have 2 of them. You can add as many spiders as you want. I'm not quite done because I'm going to add some hair to my spiders just to give them some texture. Right now they're pretty plain, and I kind of just want some texture on them because it makes your spider look a little bit more fuzzy, and I really want a fuzzy spider. And I think it looks really cool when we have all this texture. All right, let's do it on our bigger spider at the bottom here. And to make hair, we're just doing these short, quick, straight lines. It creates the illusion that we have here, and it creates a really cool textured pattern effect. Kind of like you would if you were drawing a cactus and you were creating those spikes on the cactus. All right, I'm gonna do his feet, and then he's ready to be colored in. So now I get to pick what kind of colors I want on him. All right, so we're all done with our spiders. I have a really big spider at the bottom and a really tiny one at top. So now you get to color your spiders in. So think about what you want to color them with. You can use crayons, markers, or colored pencils. They could be rainbow spiders. They can be any color you want them to be. It is your drawing. You pick colors that you want to use.